Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Denver Broncos. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. He'll run with Mims. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Throwing Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw, here's Nix. That is caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 27.
27-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Now a second and 10. Here's Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. To throw is Nix.
He's joking with that.
But he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going. It's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big Leonard Williams, the one who came in and got him. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
Nix to the air. Now he's going to step up and run. And this will be a little too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Now it's Nix. That's a sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jobe. And the Seahawks are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. And credit the tackle to Brandon Jones.
At the 2-yard line.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. From the end zone, here's Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
It's 3rd and 10.
From his end zone, 3rd and long for Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
Gain of 9. It's 4th down.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold.
Oh, sir.
It's a short one here.
Let's go.
Tight end.
Oh!
Rolling the dice on 4th and 1.
That's good for us Seahawks. First down.
We're scoreless after 1.
At the 12-yard line.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 if people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. On the give here, Charbonnet. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. Here's Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Darnold from the gun. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold.
I'll take that.
And able to catch it, but he's out.
Oh, are you okay. I was like, are you serious?
And that's going to be a
Oh, whoa.
So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work
Whoa.
out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation,
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk that what's the reward for the risk here. I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. And Omede's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He was taken down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first
It's a loss
half.
of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll go play action with Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Dobbins is into the end zone.
That
for Broncos.
touchdown, dude.
Will Lutz on for the point after. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
11 at the 24-yard line.
Now Darnold. He's got Cooper Kupp on the slant. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
We go sack.
And they are going for it. Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So not the greatest of first halves for him, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. There for the stop defensively, Nick Bonito. 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Darnold. In trouble, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're getting down at about the 37, well short of the first. On 4th down, Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A run, it's Mims with it. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Off the play fake, Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point.
Picked off by Ernest Jones. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So that, Charles, may be the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something, because we're into the 3rd quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Again, it's Charbonnet. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to go. It's Darnold. That'll be caught by Cobb. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Darnold down to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Now it's Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 51 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is down to 2. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Nix to the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Franklin. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Broncos will add to their fourth quarter lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 66 yards. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point up and through by Myers. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
To kick off for Seattle.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Joe. Captain.
Now it's Nix. He'll try and do this himself. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Joe. Captain. Olay.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. Walker now on 1st and 10. To about the 26 here.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 21. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. There's Charbonnet once again. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Here's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Seahawks have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 5. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Finding Sutton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He's back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Captain.
He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They gotta find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. That is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Captain. Ready. My name is Hudson. Hey, Sean, let's go. Ole.
Throwing Nix. Finding Sutton on the out route who makes the catch. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10.
Bombers.
To throw is Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Hold on, set. Ready. Throw. Captain.
Here's Nix. Completes it to Evan Ingram. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up 2nd and goal.
At the 11-yard line.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Nix. And it's caught. And he's across for the...
That's game time, baby!
It's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. One last throw now for Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.